I'm going to give you a quick video tutorial here for how to find an image on Creative Commons using Flickr for your 6-word memoir, how to get it into a PowerPoint presentation, and then how to upload it as a JPG. So we're going to start by going to Google and just typing in Flickr, F-L-I-C-K-R, and then heading over to the Creative Commons link. When we get to the Creative Commons link, we can go up to the search bar up top, and I'm just going to go ahead and search something simple like dog. And you want to make sure that once you finish your search that you go ahead and switch from any license to all Creative Commons, which means that we are allowed to use this for all of our projects without having to worry about copyright infringement. So I'm just going to click on this guy here. He looks pretty happy. So when you find an image that you like, if you look to the right, lower right-hand corner, you are going to see a little drop-down arrow that says download this photo. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I'll just click on the original size. And you can see right here in the bottom left-hand corner, then the JPG is ready to go. So I would just take that and drag and drop it on my desktop so we can move to step 2. Your picture saved to your desktop, which we can see right down here. You want to open up Microsoft PowerPoint, so you just have a blank slide like this. And what you're going to do is you are going to then take the image that you found on Flickr and drag and drop it into the PowerPoint. And the goal here is to sort of just drag and drop these edges so that we don't see any white space on the slide, because if we see any white space when we save this as a JPG, we're going to see the white space there. So that looks pretty good. It looks like all the white space is pretty much taken up. Now the next step is going to be to write our 6-word memoir on top of the image. And the way that we are going to get text on our slide is if we just go to the Insert section in PowerPoint, and we click on that, and we can either insert a text box or word art. I recommend word art just because the fonts are a little bit cooler. You can see them a little bit better against your background. And you can see there it shows up on the page. Now, one thing that's really important to note, you don't ever want to put your text to the point where it's really over a lot of things that are active on the background, or else it's going to be tougher to see. You kind of want to find a space on your slide. You're welcome to chop up your text and put some pieces up here, some pieces down here, as long as you can see it. Now, there are a lot of effects that you can use, so I will let you guys kind of just figure out which ones you want to do. But you can see up here that there are plenty. It is important to know that you do, again, want contrasting colors against your background, and you want to make sure that it's big enough that we can actually see it. So when you have your text all set up and you feel good about where it is and you feel like you can see it really well against the background, this is the important step of how we're going to turn this PowerPoint into a JPG. So we're just going to go up here to File. We're going to go to Save As. Now when we go to Save As, I'm going to just call this 6-word memoir. And saving it to the desktop is fine, but we're going to change the format right here from a PowerPoint presentation to a JPEG, and that's going to turn this into an image file. So we're going to go ahead and hit save. It's going to tell us that each one's been saved separately. That's fine. Now when we take a look in this folder, here we have our slide, which is called Slide 1 JPEG, and I'm going to go ahead and click on this once to highlight it, and then wait a second, and then click one more time, and now I can actually name it Ocean Memoir. This is the actual file that you will be dragging and dropping into Moodle, so I'd recommend you can actually, if you want, we can drag it to the desktop, just so you know that you're not dragging in this folder here, you're dragging in the image. Step for getting your 6-word memoir uploaded to Moodle, we're just going to head to Moodle and click on My Courses, and we'll be able to access 7th grade LA Ocean. And then we're going to head to the Introduction Materials section. And underneath the 6-word memoir rubric, which you certainly want to check out before submitting, we want to go ahead and click on this little icon with the hand holding the paper that says 6-word memoir assignment upload. And you're going to see a screen that looks like this, and when you're ready to rock, you can go ahead and click on Add Submission. And again, up here, it just reminds you, make sure your file extension ends with a .jpg. You should be able to see that right on your desktop if you followed all these steps. And just so we can see, here was my Ocean Memoir .jpg that we saved. You can drag and drop it right there, and you'll see it sitting in there with the text. And whenever you're ready, you can hit Save Changes, and you'll be good to go, and you have uploaded your 6-word memoir. So I hope this video helped. Feel free to rewatch any sections. Obviously, I'm here to help, but hopefully this video lets you see how you guys have to do it. Good luck.